Sprinter, we on tour.
Let's get it, baby. Let's go.
Me, I want what's coming to me.
Oh, well, what's coming to you?
The world, Chico. And everything in it.
Dark side, light this bitch up.
Alright, so we headed to Medellin, and I'm flying American, unfortunately. Typically, I'll be having bad experiences with American, but we're not gonna jinx it. So far, it's going fairly well, so hoping to keep the momentum. But heading over to my gate right now. And pro tip, make sure you're investing in pre-check and clear, because I can't stress it enough. If it wasn't for those two things, I'd probably be packed in terms of making my flight on time. So definitely invest in it if you can.
All roads through gate 12, American Airlines Flight 936 is ready for immediate departure. Thank you.
Hi, American's 1 for 2 right now. Made it to Miami. Making my way over to my connecting flight. And hopefully, shoot 2 for 2. I made it to Medellin a little bit past midnight, and after a day of traveling, plus rainy weather, I decided I wanted to stay in for the night and just chill at the hotel. Keep in mind that it rains a lot in Medellin. It is known as the city of permanent spring. My boy Lord didn't, recommend the Roach Motel to me. Definitely blessed. Yeah, hola. I mean, good job, Lord. You're doing good. You feel me? There was like a little last minute bind I was in, but ended up getting the telly for the low too. For a calm, I even crack $100 for real. And this is what I got. Now I repeat, this was something to hold me over because of a last minute jam I was in. But for this next spot we stayed in for the next 4 days, stick around and see why it's called the Lux Weekend. Look, man, you already know Big Baller Brand.
Man,
you feel me?
My boy Mar,
got us up in Thug's Mansion.
Man, look, man, we can guarantee you we finna go crazy, because I'm just doing what I would do. And I'm gonna go crazy every rip, you know what I'm saying?
When we get in the MTV Cribs tour.
Let's go, come on.
Now I could sit here and narrate and say some things that make you want to reevaluate life and talk about how extravagant the spot is. But as they say, a picture, and yet in this case, a video is worth 1,000 words. So you're just gonna have to sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. Plus, I really didn't even feel like talking for that long. So there's that too. And in case y'all still with me, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm gonna just go ahead and get my shout outs out the way. Make sure y'all tap in with these content creators who are also with me on this trip.
That's Mexican, fool.
So after settling into the mansion and getting our pre-game shots in, we made our way over to Bastardo, which is a restaurant located in Provincia, a neighborhood in Medellin. Now when I tell you the food here is spectacular, specifically the ceviche, I dogged that so quickly I couldn't get footage.
Yeah, that's gotta be dessert.
Yeah, that's dessert. Provincia is Medellin's nightlife heartbeat. Rooftop bars, world-class restaurants, music in the streets. By day, it's chill brunch vibes, but by nighttime, it's non-stop energy. If you ever come to Medellin, this is where the city really shows off. After a night of debauchery, the team decided collectively that we needed some R&R, and so our host so graciously hooked us up with some professional massages. Now, this was hands down the best massage I ever got in my life, and a lot of the gents would agree. You'll be meeting our host later on in the video, but I will be including her information down in the description below. The weather didn't fare out too well, so we decided to play the crib up until we were going to go to this elite bowling spot called Super Bowling, which is coming right up. Steady, are you ready? What's going on? Fucking up my belly video, bro.
Let's get it, baby. Let's go.
This is Super Bowling, one of Medellin's go-to spots for any night out. Whether it's a fun round with friends or a date night, you got live performances, great food, and a vibe that mixes nightlife with play. This is bowling, but taken to a whole nother level, and I've never seen anything quite like it. Now, if I didn't mention it before, I'll mention it now. Medellin hands down has some of the best food that I've ever tasted during my travels. Be mindful of the portion sizes because they definitely like to feed their people. What I like about this spot in particular is the versatility. You can either play before or during the game. It's really up to you. All right, so we're here with my number one fan. Tell him your name.
That's crazy.
No, I'm just playing, y'all. This is Paola. She's
No, I wanted to say, Nicki Minaj has, never mind. Hi, everybody.
She said something earlier. It was talking. She said,
I didn't say anything.
you know, even though the floor is flat, there's levels to this shit. I think somebody just taught her that, and then she wanted to use it on me. And I'm like,
no, I know that since I was born.
Oh, okay, all right, y'all. Well, we've heard quite enough from Paola. I'm Paola's best friend. She hasn't met anyone like me, and I think she made it clear since we've been here, right?
I love confident people.
What's some quick facts you can give people about Super Bowl?
Best bowling alley of Latin America. Show, great music, great food, great performance.
You know, this is more of my vibe, you know? So,
What's your
stay
vibe?
tuned. You know, chill, lounge, low key, you know, shit like that.
What about that jacket, Loki?
Yeah, this stress. Even though the floors are flat, there's levels to this shit. So when I pop out, I gotta pop out nice. You know? You feel me?
See, that's why you can teach people too much.
You know what I mean? But shout out to Paola. She's been showing us a great time. You want to shout out your IG and your social medias and stuff like that?
Yes, find me on Instagram as Paola, Paola, _Sands, SANDS.
Make sure y'all follow, you know what I mean? And
We're coming to
smash that like
Medellin, to
button.
Cartagena, guys. I got you. Yacht, security, mansion, chef, and I'm also a realtor, so.
Everything.
In total in Medellin we have 16 different comunas, and one of the biggest one is Comuna 13, okay? Why is so important this comuna? Because when Pablo Escobar died in 1983, everybody thought, okay, this will be the end of the violence in Colombia, now we will be good, But that was a big lie. By that time, we had narco, we had 2 different guerrillas, and also the paramilitaries of Colombia. And our army wasn't the best, because actually FARC was one of the biggest guerrillas we had here. They had better guns, better training, more people working for them. So in that time, Colombia and all the Colombians, we was thinking we was losing a war, okay? And even we aren't fighting that war, okay? That's why in that time everybody say like, oh, Colombia, no, Colombia's bullshit, Colombia, blah, 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 because we were extremely tired to all the violence, not just for Pablo with all the bombs. It's because after he died, the violence still exists.
Yeah, so we in Comuna 13, which is basically a neighborhood within Medellin that was heavily corrupted with violence, but now is a super safe neighborhood filled with art and stuff like that, as you can see. Everything up here is pretty much a freaking photo op at this point, you know? Breathtaking views from up here, too. You with Worldwide Lord, you know what I mean?
Outside, man. I gotta show the world this is how you really travel. You can have fun, get the baddies, and you come learn something.
That's a bar.
Aplauso del público. Make some noise. Esto es nuestra última rata. El
We reporting live from one of Pablo Escobar's safe houses, which actually turned into a museum. It's now owned by his nephew. From what I've heard, it contains like some of his cars, some of his, I guess, parts of his planes and stuff like that. So really excited to go and checking that out and seeing the type of clout he had, because that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
We are imitating something that Pablo used to do in his own properties. Those are the secret doors and the voice commands. So to open this secret door, we need to say one word, all together. The word is El Patrón. You know what it means, boss, exactly. So we will say it at the count of 3. Loud and clear, and the door will open. Ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, and 3.
El Patrón.
Okay, ready? Get set, one.
According to our tour guide, 90% of what you've seen on the hit sensational show Narcos is complete cap. Now, I don't know how true or false that is, but he's Colombian, so I'm gonna take his word for it. What you're witnessing now is one of his legitimate safe houses that he ran in Medellin during his time alive, which is now turned into a museum ran by his nephew. The tour takes you through hidden rooms, old photos, and even some of his personal belongings. It's a wild mix of history and infamy, and it gives you a first-hand look of how the world's most notorious drug lord lived behind closed doors.
If you ain't coming like this.
This is Sima, which I believe to be one of the best restaurants, not only in South America, but just in the world. And I ate at a lot of places, and I haven't had quite a dining experience like this one. The food is quality, the service is immaculate, and the views, well, I mean, just take a look at it for yourself.
Appreciate y'all for coming through, believing in the vision, man. I hope everybody gets what they deserve in life. Keep working hard, be consistent. It's not about the money, man. It's all about the blessings from God, baby. Let's go.
Salud. You could do it too, you feel me? You can do it too. Get the hill in the back. Get the hill in the back. That's my style, man. These are the type of vibes, these my type of vibes, man. I know y'all like to do like little brunches and get hookah and Hennessy and waffles, all that type shit. No knock. This is my type vibe, man. Feel me? Yo, Lord, get in here. Tell him this is my type style, baby.
I already told him what I said before we even pulled
He was
up.
like, Mom, we gonna pull up to a spot I think is your Steve. You feel me? Like, trust me, I won't disappoint. And lo and behold, he was right. You feel me? Like, get your hell in the back one more time.
Very classy vibes, very sexy vibes out here, man. A lot of times in our community, you know what that means, in our community, people like to show just straight debauchery, which is fun. We still love debauchery, but you gotta be leveled out. You gotta be balanced, man. That's why you gotta be at the gym. You gotta get your money done. Then you gotta pop out with the homies. You gotta go to Medellin. You gotta go to Spain. You gotta go to all these places, man. Because every situation is different, and you gonna get a different vibe from everywhere, man. So I appreciate him for pulling up, and we going to the moon, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and stop being some hoes, man. Make sure you hit that like button right now.
Thank you.
No, nigga, right now.
Right.
Why you?
I ain't even uploaded yet.
He's still looking at us.
Right. Why you still watching? If you ain't hit that subscribe button yet, you a sucker. You know what I mean? I take that back. I need that like. You know what I mean? I need the subs. You feel me?
Nah, they a sucker. Because it's a few of them that still ain't gonna hit that motherfucker.
That's right. They just gonna watch and sneak hate. Sneak hate is a real thing. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Subscribe button, alright?
You heard him. You heard my man Sid. Hit his subscribe button too. Sid the Don. You feel me? You know what I mean? If you want a six-pack by tomorrow, this is the channel to follow. You feel me?
Facts. And I go by the name Lord Williamson, baby. Y'all already know what it is, man. Let's get it.
I mean, let's get it. Alright, this is the last full day of this luxury weekend, you feel me? And we headed to some, how you describe it, like it's like a workout type chill. You can either work out or chill at the spot, you feel me?
Ice bath.
Ice bath.
Lot of regular women to interact with.
Yes.
Good networking event,
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah.
Yeah, it should be a good time though, you know what I mean?
Let's get it.
Last full day, so gotta make the most of it, you feel me? Been riding in luxury all week, bro, you know what I mean? Look at the, you feel me? You see the logo? You see the Sprinter?
Luxury, baby.
Facts, bro.
Tell them, man.
You know what I mean? If you're not living luxurious, what you doing for real?
Right.
You playing.
Tell them.
You know what I mean?
Y'all subscribe
Get your
to
money
my
up, not your funny up.
Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? We have just arrived. It's a little rainy and shit, but you know, we're gonna make it do what it do. Alright, so for all my fitness kings and queens, make sure you tap in with Let's Chill Medellin. It's a black-owned business, and the owner's originally from Atlanta, but he came over with a genius concept, set up shop here in Medellin. Cause this is the best camera for YouTube, man.
Oh, you guys YouTube?
Yes, sir.
What YouTube?
Travel content. Yeah.
I do business YouTube.
Oh, nice. Dope. Shout your YouTube out. Shout it out.
Look up Tim YOON on YouTube.
They host these wellness sessions every Sunday at a rooftop, and they have everything you can offer from ice baths to yoga classes, massages, good music, good vibes, and beautiful people there. So the plans after the wellness event was to have a barbecue back in the mansion and head out for the rest of the day, but the weather didn't turn out so well. So after the barbecue, we decided to just stay in the crib, have a few drinks, laugh, and play this Kenyan poker game, which I forget the name of. I ended up winning though, so shout out to Laura for introducing me to that. Yo, it's the last day, unfortunately, you know what I mean, for the Lux Weekend, and yo, a time was had, you feel me? So don't think just link for the next one.
For
you know
some
what
of
I
these
mean?
niggas, it's over. Not
Yeah.
for us.
Oh yeah,
we got a
facts.
couple more days.
Yeah, I got a few more days. It ain't my last day in Medellin, that's a fact, but you know what I mean? In the words of Cameron, get the pool in the back, you feel me? Yes, sir. Holla at your boy. Okay, now. All right. After checking out of the mansion, I made my way over to the Airbnb me and my boys were staying at, which was in a neighborhood called Laureles. Now, Laureles is one of Medellin's coolest neighborhoods, and I could honestly see myself living there. Tree-lined streets, cafes on every corner, a laid-back vibe that feels different from Poblado. And the homes in this neighborhood, I'm telling you, you really don't even have to break the bank like that when you're in Medellin. That's what I could say I appreciate about this city the most. Alright, so there's a big ass soccer game happening right now between, I think, Fluminense and Nacional, which is like the Medellin team, and the energy is crazy. We heard shots from the Airbnb, they was playing fireworks, all types of stuff. You see the bars is packed, everybody locked in, you feel me? Actually, they facing a different team, my fault. I don't even know who this team is, but it's a big ass game. Yeah, nah, this is crazy. My son Rudy looking like a tourist. You feel me? My dog Frandy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. So my boys from back home got here on a Monday, and it was more livelier than what it is to be expected because of the soccer game that occurred. Now, we were in a neighborhood called Provenza. As I mentioned before earlier in this video, this is a pretty like central spot of where the nightlife is. So the good thing about getting here a few days earlier than my boys is that I kind of did their field research for them, and it allowed me to run back the things that I appreciated the most about being here. For example, we went to Comuna 13, went to Sima restaurant again, and we went to a few other spots that I recommended that they should try out as well. Now, usually I have side eyes for influencer recommended spots, but this spot lived up to the expectation. It's called Palma Piton. It has a 360 view of beautiful Medellin, and you're on top of the world while sipping bomb cocktails and vibing to the city. The vibes are lit, food's delicious, and make sure that you take note of this spot because you won't regret it. Later on that evening, we headed over to another rooftop called Piso 10. I gotta say it, Medellin is the land of the rooftop. Pound for pound, best rooftop sceneries that I've been to. It's a lot of best with Medellin, and it quickly became one of my favorite cities. Now, I could walk you through all the other restaurants and nightlife spots I've been to, but I'm actually thinking about dropping a digital product, which is my itineraries that are catered to anyone who has similar interests that I do. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll be very appreciative of your support when it drops. We had a spot that word shouts to Frandy, you know, that's my guy right here. And shouts to Lord Williamson because he put me onto this spot actually, so we gotta see how fire it is, you feel me? It's a soul food spot called Medellin. I mean, it looks pretty legit. So, and we ran into some people that was like, it's definitely fire, so stay tuned. Really get your own shit. Why you riding mine?
You know, when you get the orange juice.
Premium gobble mode. Yeah, so this is my last night in Medellin, and honestly, it's probably a top 3 city for me. I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't know what to expect when it came to like Colombia in general, but definitely my type of speed. From what I heard with Cartagena, I've never been there, but I heard that Medellin beats out Cartagena by a landslide. You know what I mean? And typically, on vacations, I do like a nice beach and all that, but I don't know. Something about Medellin, like the atmosphere, the nightlife, the food, everything was popping. So I'm definitely gonna spin back whenever I get the chance. Oh, and another thing, I'm done listening to y'all in terms of just like, the scare tactics or the fear mongering of like, yo, don't go to this country or don't go to this. It's like, if you have some wits about you, you'll know how to move. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, you'll do your research on like safe areas to stay. And luckily for me, I ain't no wild dude that be doing the most. You know what I mean? And my situational awareness be pretty much on point. If I sense bullshit, I'm not there for too long. You know what I mean? But I'm in a nice area in Colombia. This area is called Laureles, by the way, but very peaceful. And I'm Dolly. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances in this neighborhood. You feel me? This looks like areas in Cali, like, and I'm not talking Cali, Colombia. I'm talking Cali in the United States. So, I don't know. People just need to do a better job of doing their own research and finding out for themselves, and not letting people just influence their thoughts 24/7. But I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. You feel me? Till next time, Medellin.